All right, y'all. Welcome back to part 2.
Korea.
Okay, yes,
What
that makes
the
sense.
fuck?
Cool.
Okay.
Invading, gotcha.
Okay.
Yep.
Flying
I am.
carpet.
I've been tasked
Anyways.
with the MI6. Now I have to kill you all.
What have we done? God damn it. What have we done? Okay, we're going to get into the nitty-gritty here. This is the character creation. Welcome back, everyone. I've asked the chat to, in our Discord, to give me ideas of adventurers that would be kind of like your peers in the Adventurers Guild.
Ooh.
One of them has suggested Team 10. So it's just, there's going to be like a group of like Team 10 little, they're going to be fucking halflings. They're going to be halflings.
Rich little fucking
or they're just like rambunctious assholes that like jump on top of carts and they're like, oh, dab on them. Like that's their
God.
They've never been in combat before.
I will attack.
Not my people.
They've never been in combat before. The first time they get into combat, they're gonna try and do the ultimate dab, and they're all gonna get like cut down.
I'm gonna multi-class barbarian now, just so that every time we see these Team 10 people, I immediately
rage.
It's the only time.
Actually, I'm here for this as well.
Everyone is multi-classing barbarian
So,
just for
I
the
just
Team
want
10
rage.
rage.
Stab on him, like.
Please,
so
my
yeah.
comrades, don't be sad. Please
gonna-
be inspired while I hit this dab.
Oh my fucking god.
Oh wow.
And then suddenly Frisk gets kicked into a pit.
We're just gonna hold on one moment. I can fix this.
Reroll
Let's
your
just get her
If
off
Team
the
10
overlays.
enters
Leave me in a pit, it's lit.
Oh my god.
Oh Christ.
You know what? I'm not drinking any more water today. This is too risky.
What have we done?
This is way too. This is like the third time today that I've almost like spat out my entire water all over my desk. Like just.
Oh man.
One job. God damn it. I'm not going to be able to do my one job.
Brad, where did I save these things
Oh,
that you sent me?
no.
Hold on, I gotta put
jeez.
Frisk back on the screen. I took her off out of spite.
Oh, so they missed my dab?
I took her off out of spite.
Unbelievable.
Totally out of spite.
And you're out of the campaign.
Yeah,
Sorry.
yeah.
Bye.
Sorry.
You'll be missed.
Done.
We love you.
It was good
Hello,
having
darkness,
you.
my old
It
friend.
was great having you here, but I just don't think you're gonna fit the vibe with
Okay,
the whole
so,
Team 10 thing.
What
Sorry.
characters do you guys think you're gonna be rolling? What was that noise? Did someone just make a fart noise?
That was Cronus. That was
What?
Cronus?
That was Cronus.
It was-
That was Cronus.
Curtis, that's disgusting.
That was
Please hold in
gross.
your flatulence.
Cronus!
Oh my
Jesus
God.
I have my push to talk on.
That's like me after Soylent. That's.
Oh no.
As they call
I
him,
have to
Poopy
deal
J.
with that. Like.
Hashtag
God.
Poopy J.
Like I said, dude, that's happened while I was juicing, man. You don't
Some
ever
make
trust a
soup.
fart when you're on liquid diets, man. Ever.
Yum, yum.
Who was it? Smokealoke? Smokealoke tweeted the other day. All he tweeted was, "I trusted a fart." Fuck.
Oh no.
Ouch.
Wow.
Top 10
Ouch.
anime betrayals.
Top 10 anime betrayal. Oh,
You know,
God.
I can't.
Why?
Oh, jeez.
Why are
I
we
hurt in all the wrong places.
Sorry, I'm trying to find handouts for you guys. So during this, Connor, what kind of character do you think you're gonna play? Go ahead, open up your character sheet. Let's go into the whatchamacallit.
Right. Hold on a
Yeah, I
second.
gotta-
You know
Sorry,
what you
do
need?
that.
I'm gonna do.
Wait, Camille. What?
Camille.
No,
I don't see my character sheet.
they should be available. Hold on, I'll make them available to everybody once again.
How do you get there?
Edit can be edited. In the top right, you've got the third button over. Kind of looks like a newspaper.
Mm.
You see that? Yeah.
Journal.
And
We got
oh, my bad. Sorry, I did in all player. There we go. In all players' journals, just grab your corresponding one as it pops up here, and
sweet. Okay.
and start to. You can't edit them yet. Just open them up and start to get an idea. Connor, what race and class were you thinking of playing?
So, Goliath
Okay.
and Barbarian.
Goliath Barbarian.
Oh wait, are we rolling stats or are we picking stats?
We're gonna do my way of rolling.
Fuck
Remember
does
that?
mean?
So the way that we're gonna roll stats, we're gonna start off by rolling them. I'm just gonna go
Oh, is it
down
where
the
you
list
roll
here.
them, but then what you get is what you are?
Yes, that's
Okay.
how we're doing it. Oh my god,
Like
why?
true birth.
Why are you doing
True
that?
birth.
Like how I really wanted to swap my int stat for my
There we go.
any other stat.
Can anyone
but I-
not edit their character sheet now?
I'm a level 4 int.
I can't.
You can't. Okay. One
I
second.
I don't know where the character sheet is.
So top right, there's a newspaper, little newspaper icon. If you click that, that's your journal.
Oh.
That's your journal. There you go, Cronus. You should be able to edit it.
All right. I got it, coach.
So click on, obviously, the one that's labeled Frisk. And okay, so just for those in the chat that don't know, this is going to go a little slow because Frisk has never played D&D before. She's never played D&D.
Right.
This is good opportunity.
So it's a good chance to do this. So while you guys are in the chat, keep throwing me Adventuring Guild ideas in our Discord for characters. Cronus, we're gonna roll your stats here. The way that this is gonna work. Brad, do you have the code? Do you remember the code for it?
I just threw it. Yeah, I just threw it in the thing.
Oh,
you don't have to do /R. You just copy and paste that.
Yeah, just copy and paste. So copy and paste that 6 times. If you guys, oh, it's already there. Okay, good. It's already there.
Copy and paste that 40.
So I'm gonna do it real quick just to show you guys how it looks. You just copy and paste it, and it shows up like that, right? Just hold on before you roll it. The way this is gonna work, the way that I do character creation.
That would have given you an 8 int, Jay.
Yeah, I know.
Like real life.
I know. So the way that this is gonna work is each roll is going to be the corresponding stat. That 11 would be your strength. That 16 would be your dex.
Oh, fuck.
But
this changes everything.
Here's the deal. Hold on.
Okay.
Here's the deal. You're gonna get a 7th roll to mulligan, right? You're gonna get a 7th roll. That's your roll of like, okay, my stat is shit. I need to swap this. If that stat is still shit, you can swap one of your other stats around, right? One of them around. So you get two saving graces, and if you absolutely still hate it, you can roll a 6th set of dice, and you have to keep that. Sound good?
I'm here for this.
Sound good?
I'm so excited.
Okay.
I'm nervous.
I'm scared.
I live for
So
this shit.
excited.
I love this.
Yeah.
Oh god.
If you get an 8 int, you're an idiot.
Dice rolls are my favorite thing of all time. So this is
You know how this is gonna work too? Frisk is she's gonna get 4 fucking 18s because every new character always gets the best fucking roll. So
it's
Connor,
like Roll20 is like, oh, you've just made your account.
yeah.
Everything you roll will
Everything
be crits.
but watch. It'll be everything but charisma. And just
it'll be like the most boring bard of all
probably.
time.
I'm
just
actually-
saying like super monotone.
Actually, sorry,
like,
we'll swap it.
you?
You can roll a 7th dice to change it out, or you can just swap one of your stats. That makes it a little easier for everyone to understand. You can swap one of the numbers around. So,
No matter what.
Connor, make the roll.
Can I roll a d20 just to make sure I get a bad roll out the way first?
Sure, go ahead. Whatever you want to do.
It's gonna be 20. Watch, it'll be a 20.
14.
All
All right.
Okay, that's not too bad.
All right. Okay, go ahead. Make me your roll.
One of them's gonna be a fucking 1, isn't it?
You can't roll.
You can't roll a 1 with this.
Whoa! What the?
Wow.
Pretty good. The 8 isn't amazing. But
Do you wanna roll your 7th dice to get rid of that 8?
Just a d20?
Just no.
That's
It's a
two.
40, 46, 1. So just roll one of those in that combination there, that formula. I'll post the formula in the chat as well. This is really, really
What
good.
the hell?
15. All right. Connor's fucking
Okay,
broken.
Connor's broken.
That's insane.
Wow.
Well, guys, this campaign was really good. It was really good. Brad,
Dude, you can play a caster now.
Yeah.
Goliath caster is a broken combo. Just saying.
Oh my god.
You roll
An
enough-
enchanted
Oh,
flaming
hi-
blade.
so basically,
Holy
Connor's character is Boulder.
Yeah.
Okay,
Have your boulder.
Brad, make your roll.
Crap, man.
Oh, fuck me. Okay, well, okay, yeah, no, this is great. I'm really looking forward to doing this.
Just to explain this as well, so Frisk and anyone that's new to D&D, the way that this rolls, the way it works is you roll 46, and you subtract the lowest number, and that is your set stat. Normally in like standard edition 5e D&D, you can allocate points. They give you a certain amount of numbers, and you can put those on whatever stats you want, or roll them and apply them to any stat that you'd like. The way that I do it is a lot more rigid for role-playing purposes. So,
Okay, so the higher the number that is being rolled, the worse it is.
no, better.
Better.
The highest you can get is an 18, and the lowest is a 3.
Yeah.
So if you get all 18s, your character is through the roof insane, like a super genius, super
For
athletic,
a
super
level
everything.
3.
Oh, man.
That's gonna
Yeah.
be,
Yeah.
like,
Whereas if they're all 3s, you might as well just die.
But this
You're like
also
me.
kind of makes
Basically a
sense.
slug,
This
like-
works out well because you guys, again, you're starting at level 3. So this isn't a level 1 campaign; it's a level 3 campaign.
Okay,
So,
okay.
Here you go, Brad. Here you go. Here you go.
I'm a roll.
Here, drum roll.
I'll
Not
take
bad.
it.
Not bad.
Okay, it's okay.
I
That's not
can't.
average.
I can't
Slightly
be a
above.
monk.
You can be a monk.
got-
Make
You
your
You gotta
make
really
your
wobbly
7th roll
punch.
or switch a stat if you'd like.
yeah. I mean,
I can only do one or the other.
You can only do one or the other, or you can mulligan the entire thing if you'd like.
All right, swapping the 16 and the 12. Done.
Okay, there you go. Done.
okay.
Cool. So again, for anyone in the that means his strength is 10, his dex is 16, his con is 17. Is that con or int? That's con.
Yeah,
That's con.
His int is 11. His not charisma.
Wisdom.
Wisdom? Thank you. Is 16. His charisma is 11.
Okay.
Oh, sorry, 12. 12.
16
Yeah,
and the 12. Yeah.
yeah. Okay. Frisk. Make your roll. Make your roll here.
Okay.
And you're gonna apply this on your character sheet on the left with the where I'll show you afterwards.
Okay, so I click on dice roller and
No,
I
no,
click
no.
on D20.
Copy the thing in the Discord here. Do you
okay.
see in
I mean,
our
I guess
Discord?
that's like, it's a good, do that for good luck, I guess.
That's a good, yeah.
Get that out of the way. Yeah. So just copy and paste what Brad did there.
Okay.
And that rolls the stats in the simple block for you.
Okay, perfect. And
Come on.
oh, come on.
Hey.
Oh, it's not bad.
That's really not
It's
that
actually
bad.
not bad.
That's
Any
great.
18 is amazing.
So-
It's whatever
Yeah.
that is.
Yeah.
Wow.
So the
Okay.
10 there isn't bad. If you want like an idea, Frisk, a 10 is basically like human average. So you have like human average strength.
Okay.
A little any over
intelligence.
that is like slightly more and more. An 18 is like holy shit, and a 20 is like superhuman. Like that is, legendary status style of whatever that would apply to. So like an 18 or a 20 intelligence would be a literal genius, right? Strength would be
Okay.
the most buff motherfucker, like he could lift a car kind of type deal. So if you want to roll your 7th stat or keep that, you totally can. If you want to switch a stat, you're allowed to. But go and apply that into your character sheet. The way that it'll work, if you open up your journal and your character sheet right now, let me know when you got it open.
I've got it open.
Okay, so if you see on the left where it says strength 0, dex 0, like it says 10 and 0 and blah, blah, blah. Let me see if I can pop this out and show the chat as well for anyone that's new to D&D. So if you click on not the small ones, but the big blocks on the left-hand side. Where it's-
Okay, yeah,
so-
where it says 10, 10, 10, 10, 10.
Yeah, so
Yeah.
the 0 there is your modifier. We won't worry about that too soon, but the 10, replace the 10s with those stats in order. So your strength is 10, stays there. Your dexterity is 16.
All right.
So
I
you
mean,
just-
should I re-roll a stat? Or
You could swap. It doesn't Bard go off of charisma for the most part?
It is charisma, yeah.
You can switch out if you want to, you can do the 16 or the 18
And switch that out with the 11.
with the 11.
Yeah.
Really good idea to put that 18 into the.
Into
The
charisma?
charisma.
Yeah.
Yeah. So you're at the bottom, switch the 18 with the 11. So you'll have
Depending
an
on your
11.
race, you're going
Yeah.
halfling, right?
switch the 18 with the 11. So basically, my wisdom would be an 11, but my charisma would be an 18.
Yeah.
Correct.
Yeah.
Okay. Yeah, I could do that.
Okay.
That works.
Okay. There we go. Yeah. So, and then your intelligence is 10. Yeah. So that's basically those are, if you see the 3 above dexterity there and you're doing, 18, that's your modifier. So any roll that you make, in the little small skills tab there directly to the right of that, you'll see the numbers start to pop up there. Those modifiers affect those rolls. It adds 4 to those rolls. It adds 3 to those rolls, or in some of those cases, it adds 0. So there's no modifier. There's no benefit.
Okay.
So that's how that works. So that's actually, you have a really solid bard right here if that's what you're going with. Next is who did I have on the overlay here? Next is Mr. B, Zotbot.
Oh, jeez.
There you go.
Oh, man. Alright. Capironi, cappuccino. Please be gentle.
Oh,
Wow.
I mean,
It's not too bad. You guys are getting good rolls, man.
I'm
Fucking
not
dope.
Caroline, I hope you
Oh
get
my
a
god,
three.
that's amazing. 214s,
I'm gonna
217s plus your
Yeah.
racials. You're
Yeah,
gonna
dude.
be-
Wow.
Yeah,
You're good.
I'm actually pretty good. I'll swap my strength with that wisdom, and I'll call it a day.
Okay. All right.
Yeah.
Wow.
Hair, make your roll.
Oh god.
You guys are.
Damn.
Please be a 3. Please give her a
It's a
3.
broken team.
Please give her a 3.
No, please don't give me a 3.
That toe.
Oh my god, I got a 9.
You know, a 9's not bad. The way that I do this,
Nine's all right.
so to explain to anyone listening, because someone's going to go on fucking Reddit or something or on Twitter, the way that I do this is it allocates them evenly, and then I give you enough like mulligan to kind of make sure that
Dude,
your character is still playable.
4d6, d1 is already
It's
the
a
nice
little
approach.
yeah.
Yeah.
But it also like it opens up opportunities for roleplay. Like, why is your wisdom a 9? Why is your strength an 8? Etc. etc. So, 7th roll or
Why
swap.
are we all completely broken?
Can I do that 7th roll?
You can do the 7th roll. Yeah, just copy the 1.
Yeah. Okay.
So
okay,
12.
that's better.
12 with
Okay.
whatever.
So I'm just gonna make my charisma as 12 then.
Okay,
'cause
cool.
Why not?
So you guys got your character stats there. So you guys each have individual things to do for your races. I'm always forgetting how to fucking roll characters because like I haven't done it in so long. Your races come next. So choose your races. Go to you guys all have handbooks and such.
Sure.
Chris, do you need a link to your handbook at all, or? handbook,
It's
right?
that something hold on.
It's called a
Yes,
player's
they were.
handbook.
The player's handbook, yeah.
The
It's
player's
the D5
I have this.
So you guys know what to do. You can talk about what you're doing while you do them, but go ahead, make your races and such. I'm not going to do
Listen, for me, everything has changed.
Oh my god.
Why?
Because if I play a halfling, I get to be really strong.
Okay.
But that means I have to be a true-born son and not an orphaned
Oh
dwarf.
god.
You don't have to be a trueborn son. Like I can still just like.
You can't be your true-born son. I don't even have a real parents in real life. I want some fake parents.
Well,
so
I was gonna base part of my
Chris, do you have it? Do you need help?
backstory on not being able.
Oh
to
no, I
have
have it.
children.
Okay.
I have it. I'm just looking at stuff. I
Okay.
mean,
So what race do you want to be, Frisk?
I was gonna go with halfling.
Okay, so cool. We'll go to the halfling.
Can we all be
Mhm.
halfling though?
Oh my god. I
The
just
little
Guys, let's
realized
just be a band of halflings.
halfling. So searching it up here. So
Be a tall gnome.
go through your character sheet. Just kind of actually, this is a pretty good thing. If you go on the right-hand side, you know where your journal is in Roll20? There's a little
Mhm,
I, the
mhm.
information marker.
Mhm.
If you
Yeah.
type in there halfling and go to the first result, it tells you can kind of go down this list here. I can't show this to all of you, but you can go down this list here and just go through it. It'll tell you what you need to
Oh wait,
do.
no, I'm definitely a goblin. I'm sorry, I didn't mean to interrupt, but it just suddenly hit me. I'm a goblin now.
You're still gonna be a goblin?
Yes.
Yeah,
Okay. That's
yeah,
why, dude, everyone
100%.
was like, Brad's gonna be a dwarf. And I was like, I don't know, he told me something different.
Oh my
Yeah,
gosh, I'm
goblin.
so
I just
happy.
took a 18 and an 18 in Dex and Con now. So fuck yeah.
I just realized
Okay.
I got
Goblin is the same as halfling.
19 int. Jesus.
You've 19 int?
19 int.
Jesus fucking Christ. You guys know what you're fighting first? You're fighting a fucking beholder first. I hope you know.
No. None
Everything
of
that we fight has
I
to
can
be
make
like
my
deadly.
I've already said, for every time that Brad fucks with me, one more goblin gets added to a boss fight. I'm not saying which one, but one more goblin gets added to a boss fight.
You know who I hate the most? Justin Trudeau.
It's just, chat can keep a running tally. Chat can keep a running tally of how many goblins I have to summon at some point.
400 goblins descend upon you.
So yeah, Frisk, go through your character sheet there. Just kind of get an idea on your journal there. There's the 3 tabs. You have your core, your bio, and your spells. Your age and all of that. That's all in your bio. Naturally, you get that dex increase by 2. So that'll bring your dex up to 18, isn't it? If you're a halfling?
I think my dex is a 16, so
yeah.
it would be 18.
It'd be 18 because you get the natural increase from being a halfling.
Do I change that
Yeah,
to
change
18?
that. Yep. That's
Mhm.
just it's a bonus because of your race. So you get that.
Sweet.
Yep. Make sure to mark down your size, mark down your speed. You guys, oh my fucking god! I just realized. How many of you are halflings?
Me?
1, 2.
Everyone is small except for the Goliath.
You don't get goblins. Goblins don't get luck. Thank fucking god. We have 2 fucking lucks. In this-
Oh.
in
We
this party.
represent.
You
Well,
can
no,
reroll.
yeah.
Very lucky kids.
Gnomes get like something just as powerful. They have advantage on all saving throws or whatever, right?
Yep.
It's
Charisma,
something,
wisdom,
yeah.
and int.
Yeah.
And on top of that, I mean,
Ridiculous,
my stats are kind of. I'm gonna
Are
stop.
you wait? What are you thinking? Class?
Sword. Not magic.
Sorcerer.
Because you have to be a caster
Of course.
now. Yeah.
Well,
He's gonna
I
fucking
could just
destroy.
laugh. I could
Wait.
just A Rogan laugh.
Wait,
And destroy.
most halflings are lawful good. Can I be not lawful good?
You can be
Yeah,
not
you
lawful
can-
good.
you
Yeah.
can be whatever
So
you want.
I don't really. I'll explain.
True lawful
I'm
evil.
watching.
To be
Since
fucking
yeah,
evil as hell.
since I think the only person I've DM'd for here is Care, because Brab is just in a one shot. I don't really fuck with alignment. What I'll do is if you have an alignment, you don't have to like go by it and play by it every single second. But if you start to do things that are off of your alignment, it's like a 3-strike rule eventually. Like if you just like you're like I am lawful neutral or lawful good, and then like 2 weeks from now you kill 3 fucking people in cold blood, I will change your alignment for you. Like you are now chaotic evil, right? Like just so you know. It's usually all of these frisk are like good pinpoints for a quick look at your character and like, okay, this is my character, right?
Mhm.
Half of the character is on the sheet, the other half comes out through your voice and your actions. So this is just to
Alright.
remind you of what to do most
Okay.
times.
Hola, boys. It's your boy, Goblin Boy. How you doing?
Jake, question.
Yep.
Where do I go to get
So I
the
don't wanna fight
Goliath?
Oh
traits?
yeah, Goliath. So Goliath is fucking.
I read something that said just look at half orc.
No.
no,
Goliath
no.
5e. Goliath is like hidden somewhere.
It's in Volos.
Is it?
Yeah.
Goliath 5e. Volos.
So we're just kind of looking at our sheets right now, right?
Yeah, just
You guys
going
were all
through,
just filling it out. If you guys have questions
Maybe.
along the
You
way.
want me to just hook up Connor with the Volos?
Yeah, if you can, because I'm
Really?
looking for it right now and I can't.
You do. you
Wait,
do your
what am I
role.
supposed to be filling out? I'm
Um,
sorry, I'm just a little lost.
No,
I'm
no, no,
sorry.
that's fine. That's fine. Where are you right now? Are you going through that page that I told you to look through? The halfling thing?
I mean, I'm looking at the page you told me to look through, but I
Yeah.
mean, there's not really much there.
So it's describing basically like where it says
It's like age, alignment, size, speed, luck,
yeah.
brave.
So fill in your sheet with those things, right? Like
Mhm.
these are all like explaining, and then you just come up. So age, you can be like, okay, it's telling you a halfling reaches adulthood at the age of 20, generally lives into the middle of his or her second century. So you can be anywhere from like 20 to 200. And you just type that into your age, right? Your size is important to know. You're just small, but you can in your size in your bio, you're like how tall are you? 3'4"? Are you like 2'8"? Your speed, that's important for combat. So there's a speed section in your character sheet that you type in your speed on.
There it
I'll help you
is.
with your character sheet here a little bit.
Okay.
Just
It's
ask if
Brad.
you have any questions. Anyone? Who was that? What?
I was gonna ask Brad like how old his character would be.
Well, Chair, how old are you?
Oh, he's gone.
Strong
Oh,
and silent
well.
type.
Oh wow.
I
Brad
did not
actually
even, I don't even have
Oops
the
on
video
his
thing.
chair.
You see that brown streak?
Whoa.
You guys see that, right?
Wow, man.
Twice.
Wow. You can actually
Me and
see
the chair are
the
having a
chain.
conversation.
Twice,
I
You
just
see the
think
chain where
it's
Emma
all
keeps him
weird.
shackled to his chair.
Apparently, he doesn't clean his chair whenever he does the deed.
Oh, it's elemental evil, not in Volos. Oh, okay. So
Okay.
Frisk, I'm gonna help you here just a little bit to fill out your character sheet. I'm just gonna add some things in the bottom right of it for you. So these are small things that you can track at any given time. But if you have questions, I know this is super fucking overwhelming, so just keep asking questions as much as you would like.
Yeah.
So your speed, did you already get that? Yeah, you got your speed. That's good. That's good. And don't worry, this is only like half of it. So your languages, I'll put it down in the bottom left. You can speak Common and Halfling. So those are languages that you can speak and understand fluently. It also tells you a bit about your race as well. So like read through this off screen or off stream here and kind of figure out like what your halfling is really about, right? Brad, Kara had a question for you.
Yeah.
Oh,
go
sorry.
on.
I was just gonna ask if like what your age would be.
Yeah, and I was going to ask you the exact same thing.
Yeah, because like
I figure I'm probably quite young. I don't know. Depends on you, honestly. If you're like, I'm 409, I'll be like, okay, well, I'm probably like old too, but
no. Well, halflings are what? Like they live what, a couple hundred years? Or am I completely fucking that up?
I mean, I
he
max
said
out at 60.
350 to like 500 years.
Oh wow. Okay, so
Sorry, what was the question? What'd I miss?
how long do halflings live?
Anywhere from 20 to 200 years.
Yeah. Oh, sorry. I'm thinking.
Well, sorry, well, 0 to 200, basically.
Okay, so maybe
you were
I'm
born
like
200 years old.
maybe.
I
say
spent
maybe
a
I'm,
really
like,
long time in that
120.
fetus.
Oh, what if you guys were sisters?
Oh.
Somebody in the chat just and like
Frisk
this
and I are
is cool too.
sisters?
This is cool.
I'm-
Where like chat, if you guys have ideas for their characters, throw them out. They might not listen to them, but this is kind of the cool part about it, where you guys can
Oh
form
my
alliances and
gosh.
bonds here with each other.
I'm an aunt.
You'd be
I'm
Brad's.
the worst.
I'd be Brand's auntie.
Oh my god. Auntie Frisk.
Auntie Frisk.
Oh, is that the anti-frisk? Oh, it's good to see you.
Maybe it's like
have you
like,
got
like
Started off as like
Sandy.
a family adventure. like-
sister-in-law, like she's your wife's sister or something.
Well, I thought my wife was gonna be
Sister-in-law.
like Elvin, but like
Oh,
Jeez.
Oh.
Getting all the
Yeah.
kinks.
That's-
Mm.
Elvin
Wow.
with a half.
I got a tall wife.
No, a
I don't know.
halfling. Sorry.
That's how half elves are made.
Tall
Literally.
Canadian wife.
Oh man.
I'm just gonna be 31.
31.
31.
Cool.
Okay, I'll probably be like, I'm gonna
So
call
I
myself
just get
like
to be
110
an
or something.
angry. I get to just be an angry, horrible, little cynical version of myself, since I'm normally so nice and
I'll
pleasant and vibrant and colorful.
Guys,
and
Brad is
lovely.
quite literally playing a green hymn.
Except I can fight
That's
better.
racist.
I can actually back up being an asshole in this campaign. I'm gonna be the worst. I hope you know that. I really just want to be a problem child.
A problem child?
It's okay. I'll be probably your biggest enabler.
I'm just going with chaotic. Like, I know we're not doing
Damn
hardcore alignment.
supportive mom syndrome.
I think I'll be 77 years young.
77 years young.
That's pretty young.
77.
It is young
That's
for a
pretty-
halfling.
that's
That is
pretty
young for a
young, yeah.
halfling, yeah.
Yeah.
You're
77
like,
years young.
You'd be the equivalent, I think, of like 25.
25.
Maybe like
okay,
30,
you know what? Maybe
yeah.
let's bump it up to like 85 then.
Okay. You'd be
I don't want to
31
be
is
too
pretty
young.
old.
You'd be
for a
the
goblin.
equivalent of like 27. No.
I'm
Hey, that's not
I'm
too
pretty
bad.
old for a goblin. I feel like I might have even moved out by now. Maybe I went away for a
You're not
bit
going to be a
and came
young
back.
scrapper. How long do goblins live?
60.
Well, in every episode, one session, but
One session, yeah.
Haha, haha.
What do you think? Shall I be younger or older, Vandy?
Yeah,
It makes it more funny if I'm
Like,
younger, isn't it? I
I-
might be 8 or something. I'm
I
gonna
mean,
be 8. I'm 8.
You're gonna be
okay?
8 years old.
Yeah. 8 is when we reach adulthood, so it's like a goblin 18.
oh man.
You know,
When
I'm
you
just,
were-
so
I-
angsty.
'cause-
Wow.
just old enough
Oh,
to be
man.
like
Oh.
independent,
And-
but not old enough to.
Yeah, to answer the
I'm
chat,
still only 8.
this is going
I
to be every
cannot wait
Sunday.
to get to the backstory.
We're going to be
part.
airing this on my channel here every Sunday, 3 p.m. Eastern Daylight Time. Just so you guys know, I'm going to be setting an event and posting it in our Discord. So please go join our Discord channel. I'm going to be setting an event that you can subscribe to every week on Twitch to remind you. And then the YouTube VODs will be going out at 9 a.m. every morning like they usually do. So I'll make sure to copy that Discord thing for everyone.
That's the lamest thing. It's so lame. I hate the goblins so much. It's so shit for the record. Everybody out there who's like, Brad's a DM. He's probably going to be good at the game. I've crippled myself by being a goblin. They're the worst. I have a thing called Fury
RP
of
your
the
way
Small.
through it.
An 8-year-old
Fury.
goblin. Like
Fury of the Small.
What is that?
It's the worst racial trait in the whole thing as far as I'm concerned.
What is
Maybe apart from everything the Triton can do unless you're doing a war-based campaign. When you damage a creature with an attack and the creature is one size larger than you, or larger in general, you can cause it to do extra damage. Awesome, cool. The extra damage equals your level.
I'm
Once
sorry.
you use this
Three.
trait, you can't use it again until you do a short rest.
Oh my god. That
You
is
get one
terrible.
extra. I get one extra 3 damage per.
That's not bad.
rest.
Like 3 damage
I
isn't
mean-
bad.
For
but that's
time
is only one attack, or is
That's,
that like
that's
every...
one attack.
One
attack.
attack.
That's okay. That's garbage. Like
It's
Brad,
pretty
I'll
shit.
say for that you can use that once every encounter.
The Goliath.
Once every
gets
encounter.
Stone's endurance. Stone's endurance is my
Is
favorite.
insane. Did you hear me?
Love
you can
it.
use that once every
Once per
encounter.
encounter. Alrighty, thanks very much.
You're
You're
welcome.
about to see your beholder get fucking smushed.
Mate, that's once per encounter. You're gonna be like I deal 3 damage. I'm like, okay.
I want to
Okay.
see that being the killing blow.
It will be the
It's
killing
probably
blow.
going to
So
be.
much money.
And if
Oh
that's
my
too much, we will fucking nerf it. I hope you know that. Like we will.
There's no
retcon
way
that
it
if
will
it's gonna
be.
too much.
Even like level 4, it's 4. Level 5, it's 5.
Yeah.
Level 6, it's 6, and it's once.
Mm,
Yeah. No, I think it's.
I think everything's filled.
Yeah. Let me check your sheet real quick.
I
No, it's totally fine. Grenade point. Yeah, we don't roll that yet.
Can
Yeah,
I change this
got
racial
that.
trait from Fury of the Small to Angry Bastard?
Yes. Yes.
We're just
you.
doing our
Change
races
the
right
name.
now, right? We're
Just
not
doing the
our
races, yeah.
classes?
Just do your
Okay,
races.
okay.
Let me know when you guys are all done. Frisk, the only thing I'd say is throw in your age and stuff on your bio sheet there. On the second page.
Okay.
You see me looking through
All
it
right.
there?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, so just
I thought vision was a thing that I'm not seeing.
vision like with gnomes, you don't have dark vision.
Yes, we do.
Do you?
60.
Oh, is it no, halflings have
Nope,
dark
that's-
vision.
Nope, gnomes
No,
do
we
too.
don't.
Gnomes definitely do because you got.
Oh, okay. I always get it mixed up then. Yeah.
Rock gnomes
Yeah, half.
Oh,
gnomes.
you okay? Yeah.
would definitely get it.
All right. Good.
I think
Oh
the
God,
only
it
thing I
goes up
just have
there.
to-
I'm dumb.
Wait.
The only thing I have to do is
Oh yeah,
my
yeah.
sub-race.
Up there, yeah. Your sub
But-
race. Okay, yeah. So sub races are
Yeah.
important as well. Make sure to get your sub races.
Yeah, I just like because there's only Lightfoot and Stout, but are there other ones that I can look at?
No,
like,
we're just using Lightfoot and Stout. Just using the two.
Fine.
Frisk, you also have to choose your sub race as well. So your sub race is just a small little thing. You choose to be either a Lightfoot or a Stout halfling. I will post because Stout isn't in the Roll20 handbook for some reason. I'll post
Yeah.
what you get for that. Con
Okay.
+1 and advantage on poison.
poison resistance.
Damage. Oh, saving throws rather.
Saving
Poison
throws.
saving throws.
And damage.
And damage. That's all you get as a Stout gnome. So choose your sub race after you're done filling that out. Whereas Lightfoot gets charisma by 1. Oh fuck. You might as well just take Lightfoot if you want that. It's fucking.
Because my charisma's already at 18.
Yeah, like you might as well. Holy fuck, dude.
Yeah.
It's a pretty good
I'm a
stat,
smooth
not gonna lie.
talker.
Yeah,
I was expecting
Ghostwise
somebody-
halfling is cool, but it's not that great, guys.
Frisk is just
Hmm.
gonna have like the
And
voice
it's
of an
also a
angel.
little-
Oh man.
Well,
I
Ghostwise
like
also
neither of
doesn't
these
fit,
like
right?
make a big
Hello?
difference.
I'm the angel.
Oh my god.
Yeah, neither of these like have any really big advantage for me. I mean,
Mhm. Well, then choose one based on lore stuff.
I guess like, well, I'm like a mother of dwarves. Maybe I'm a stout
I've just
one.
realized like every day I put on jewelry and then subconsciously take it off and put it on as like the hours go on. Like I just looked at my watch and I was like, wasn't I wearing that? Like how did that get off my wrist? What happened?
Constantly getting prepared.
Where do I put the sub race?
You can just
Sub
put
race,
it
you don't
beside.
you put it like somewhere, it doesn't really matter.
Like right next to my race, like halfling
yeah,
/ Lightfoot.
Yeah,
I
there
just
you
did
go.
the same thing.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And then if you're Lightfoot, make sure to add that to charisma. And then I've actually already put in. I forgot that that was a thing. So you have the naturally stealthy thing already on your character sheet because I messed up. So that works. You don't even have to write it in.
Yay!
So yeah, the bottom right there where it says features and traits. That's I use that personally as like this is what I need to track. These are hard things to track at any given time. So, like, while you're rolling, you can look there and be like, okay, I can re-roll nat ones. I have advantage on saving throws against being frightened, and I can hide when I'm obscured by, like, a creature's bigger than me. Like, those are just good things to remember. So, I think... Let me see, Jenny, if you guys want me to look through your character sheet, make sure it's good or no?
You can
guessing.
take a look through mine if you'd like.
Yeah.
Like, just to be sure, I guess.
Yeah, that's good, that's good. Kara, a little helpful tip on the... I do this. You see what I'm doing there on the bottom right? I do this to keep them separated a little bit. Does that help you at all or no?
I can't even see where you're doing.
Bottom right. Your
Bottom.
traits and features.
Yeah.
You see what I'm doing there? Putting the little divider. That helps me
Oh.
a fuck ton. If you keep that if you want, but that helps me a fuck ton.
Okay.
Just so
not
it's
even
a little
showing up on
easier.
my page, but like I can
Oh.
see it on the.
Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah, it looks like you've got that. You've got that. Yep. Okay.
Cool.
Everybody else, you guys good? You guys good and ready? Cool.
Pretty much.
So, Kat, hello. How are you? It's good to see you. Don't step on the keyboard. You're gonna.
Oh my god! None of the cats have come to visit me.
Yeah, because they don't like you anymore.
Damn.
Wow.
Rude.
I also have a public document. I'm going to share this in the chat. I have a public document that everyone can read through. If you're watching on YouTube, I'll throw it in the info section. Same with the Discord. But there's a public document that explains the world a little bit better than I can explain at this current junction in time because we're in the middle of a session. So, if you guys want to know a lot more than I've explained about the world, read through that for now, and we'll slowly unfurl that as time goes on. So, let's quickly get to your guys' classes. Just go to your class thing in the handbook. Shoot, cat! Hey, stop!
Might I recommend background first?
Do you normally do background first?
I normally do background last.
I do background first, thanks.
Okay.
Just brought me a thing. Just purely because here's the thing: with background, you get it's slightly less confusing. You get the skill proficiencies, and you're given a set too.
Yeah.
And then you can pick ones with the others, and sometimes you double up.
Yeah.
And I don't know. It's up to you, obviously.
Yeah.
But
So
that's usually the way around. I do it just purely for that lack of confusion later on. But
so
you know,
I'll put this in our Discord. No, it's a really good idea because I always forget that we do that as well in our other campaigns and we fuck it up. So I just put it in there.
Saying that though, I have no idea what background to be.
The way that we're gonna do backgrounds, again, because I explained this to you guys before as well, if I'm not mistaken. The way we're gonna do backgrounds is anything under urchin is off limits. I'll say. Unless there's like a really good example as to why.
Anything below urchin?
So anything below urchin is off limits unless you give a good example as to why you should be one of those, right?
Does that include urchin or no?
No, urchin is included. You can be an urchin.
Okay.
But the way that we're gonna do this is you're gonna take the stats and the proficiencies, but we're not gonna roll like the traits and the ideals and bonds and such. We're gonna figure those out on our own.
Oh, okay.
That work? So that's what I meant with the short stories that we have, that you guys have. The small stories we'll figure out, like you can figure out your ideal. Yeah, I'm sure you guys already know your ideals and such and the flaws that you can think of. And we're just going to make a small short story to accompany that. Frisk, do you need help with that? Did you get that link? And if you guys need the link, it's in the Discord. It's all in the Discord there.
Discord.
Just choose a background. These ones I usually choose based on like, not on stats that I get, but more so on like what I think my character is. But you guys can choose them however you'd like.
Well, considering I have ridiculous charisma, I think as long as I have some sort of background of deception.
I think that's a...
God damn it.
Is that folk hero? It's either folk hero or entertainer.
Yeah.
I think entertainer more. Because folk hero is more like noble.
Sorry. I was thinking like folk singer.
Yeah.
A country singer. You could be a country singer gnome. She took my beholder and went down to the pond. Okay, so yeah, I think
disgusted.
entertainer is actually a really good one, a really good background for you to take, Frisk. Or charlatan. Charlatan, thank you, is the one that you're looking for with deception. That's the one you're looking for.
Yeah.
So
ooh, and sleight of hand.
Yeah.
It goes in my dexterity.
There you go. Look at that. She's already fucking learning. All right, this is good. This is good. She knows. This is going to be quick. When I had to teach Caroline, my God, it took her years to learn.
What? What are you talking about?
I had to teach
I
Brad.
did this on my own.
Oh my God, I taught Brad everything he knows.
True.
That's why he sometimes.
That's
That's why sometimes he messes up. What was that one thing that we messed up? The fucking in SKT we spent half an hour arguing about it. It was bow range. It was bow range and javelin range. Oh my God.
And all that. Fuck me.
It took us half an hour to fucking get through that because I didn't
Back
know.
and forth. Yeah. Oh well.
For languages, I have a language proficiency as an Outlander. Are there any limitations to that?
No.
If you're an Outlander, am I an Outlander?
Not necessarily.
If I'm not an Outlander, my only other option is criminal, because at this point I have to turn to a life of crime because nothing else fits my character. Like I'm thinking, I
Really
might
making a name for yourself, Brad.
Well, I don't know what else to be.
You
and I'm
could be an
like,
Outlander, like there's no reason why you wouldn't be able to be that.
I'm 8 years old, okay, guys. I mean,
take you on adventures.
I'm like,
What's up, Chris?
I'm like a criminal, but not a criminal.
Oh no, I'm just looking at the charlatan stuff. So
Okay.
at the bottom where it's like there's scam, personality trait, ideals, I have to roll, and whichever
No.
number I get is what I get under
we're
those.
we're not going to do those. Don't worry about those. Just go to the top and take the skill proficiencies, tool proficiencies, equipment, and the features. You see the feature false identity below it. Take those and leave everything else. You can roll for the favorite scam if you'd like. Like, that's totally fine. And if you guys would like to roll the personality traits and such, totally cool with that. I just thought it would be a little better for character creation for you guys to come up with, like, I'm sure you know your character a little better than, like, a random roll would. And you have kind of an idea of how you'd like to play it. So, and we're also coming up with, like, stories from your childhood and adulthood and teenage years that would give you a small character trait. So it takes a little bit longer to do.
A special little trait that I've learned, and I'm gonna show you it.
Oh yeah, you could be somebody said you could be an urchin, Brad, and then you got adopted.
Yeah, I know, but I'm like, I don't think I was an urchin, right? We were thinking that I was
you're picked up out
discovered
of
in a
the
fucking
mines.
cave. I'm like a feral little rat, but no, I'm going with Outlander. I think it makes sense.
All right.
More just like I've been holding Mom's hand, and she's like, "Come on, I'm going to work," and I'm like, "All right, I'll work with you then." Also, so you're an Outlander, I'm an Outlander. We get proficiency with one type of musical instrument, but it also means that along with the bard, we have a full fucking band. We could be Green Day.
Yes! Yes!
Oh
So,
my fucking god.
Like, what are you proficient with?
Cronus,
I mean,
I can work out what I'm proficient with.
Well, Frisk, you're gonna do the ukulele, right? Like, cause I have a ukulele, but
I mean, I mean, if there's something else I could do, I mean, I don't mind. Like, I ordered a ukulele. I ordered a ukulele.
A ukulele.
You can get one of these bad boys. Get yourself a didgeridoo.
Brad, can you be proficient in the kazoo?
Oh shit! I just scared the shit out of
I think I only think I'm proficient in one musical instrument, but really it's just a kazoo.
I like that. I like the
I just
kazoo.
imagine you in prison for some reason, just.
Yeah, that's me. Kazoo,
Yeah.
proficient, charisma,
Idiot cats.
done. Tool proficiency.
Flynn was like, "Let me
acquired.
out," and then I opened the door, and he was like, "I don't want to leave." Cats.
Well, you
Oh,
have
so
the
Frisk,
option,
if you don't know how to set, when it says you're proficient in something, on your character sheet, just to show you, let me open a big character. Or have you already? Okay, you haven't already done them. So. For your,
Yeah, I'm like
Yep.
slowly
No,
making.
that's totally fine. I don't want to rush you. I just want to let you know where it says the skills right next to your things. When you're proficient in something, you click the checkbox, and that's just it. So
okay.
Yeah, so that it adds
okay.
that's your proficiency to the system there. So for you, it's you're proficient in deception and sleight of hand. So just click the checkbox of deception and sleight of hand.
Deception,
and that'll there you go.
Sleight of hand.
Perfect.
Beautiful.
You got it. Tool proficiencies. We'll
Disguise
put those,
kit, forgery kit.
I'll do that in the bottom left for you, so I'll type it there. Disguise kit. That's proficient with.
Also, I feel like Frisk, like I know that like character creation is insane. It's like you just get dumped information. It's it's like someone plugs you into that matrix, except you fucking cannot possibly take it all in because no one actually could do that.
Yeah.
So like you'll just like half this shit's gonna go over your head, but by like week 2 you'll be like, I know everything. It's okay.
I think by episode 5 you'll just be like, yeah, okay.
Character creation is just like when you've never fucking done anything before. You're just like, I don't know anything that's being said at me, and then you kind of.
But you're doing good so far. I mean, the fact that you already knew what most of the stats applied to, you're good. Your equipment.
Yay.
So your equipment, you're gonna have to add yourself. This changes. Like, does this change your page over to your bio right now? Are you looking at your page? Does it change it over?
I'm looking at
So
it.
what I'm
Character
gonna do-
backstory.
I'm gonna take your equipment and I'm just gonna put it here. Let's see. In your, we'll just do it in your treasure down below. You see all that?
Yeah.
So take
A set
that
of
over
fine
to
clothes, a disguise kit.
I'll let you know after the
tools.
session. Yeah, I'll let you know after the session how to add that to your character sheet. We don't need to worry about that too much right now.
Okay.
Okay. So you guys all have your backgrounds picked and such?
Yeah,
Cool.
just
Okay. Cool.
Just need to add the features.
So we're gonna take a quick break then. After the break, we'll